Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're looking at a really advanced piece of professional AV technology. It's a small box that costs almost $7,000. The Aurora Multimedia DiDO-X4.
That's the one. The 4x4 scalar matrix processor.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Our source is a very dense technical product sheet for this thing.
Right.
And our mission is to figure out why on earth this is being called the ultimate unified communication product.
And, more importantly, what problems it solves to justify that serious price tag.
Exactly.
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, this isn't just a simple video switcher. Not at all.
Just for routing signals.
No, it's a massive functional consolidation. There's one piece of hardware, several essential and, expensive AV and processing functions.
IT functions.
And IT functions, right. And it integrates them all into one small unit. It's all about providing that ultimate value by basically shrinking the equipment list.
That makes a lot of sense. I mean, rack space is gold. So, at its core, it's a 4x4 scalar matrix processor. But if it's jamming all these features in one box scaling, diagnostics, UC capture, isn't there a risk that the processing power just struggles? When everything is running at 4K 60.
That is the critical question. And this is where the speed specs are, frankly, pretty impressive.
Okay.
The product sheet is very explicit. They achieve what they call seamless switching.
So no screen blanking, no black screens between different sources.
None. And the latency is remarkably low. We're talking 0 frame latency.
What does that mean in real numbers? 0 frame sounds impossible?
It's 100 microseconds without scaling and only 3 milliseconds even with scaling turned on.
Wow. So that's faster than the human eye can even perceive.
Exactly. It maintains that perfect continuity, which is just essential for, say, a live presentation or a broadcast center.
Okay, that speed is incredible. What about on the commercial side? Are there any, quick financial wins for an integrator?
Yeah, for large organizations, especially government or schools, 2 things really pop. First, it's TAA compliant.
Which is a must-have for a lot of U.S. government contracts.
A must-have. And second, it's tariff-free. You combine that with the 5-year warranty, and it already starts to look like a cost-efficient solution.
So it handles all the commercial compliance stuff.
Yeah.
But where it really starts to earn that price is in the specialized visual features. This is where it gets really interesting for me.
Absolutely. The video effects processor handles tasks that would normally require totally separate external boxes.
You mean like for complex video walls?
For complex video walls, exactly. The DiD-X4 has a unique 1-degree image rotation.
1 degree. That's so specific.
It is, and it lets integrators create things like curved displays or what they call jigsaw puzzle mode walls without adding another $5,000 piece of gear just to twist the image slightly.
It sounds like it eliminates a huge headache in custom jobs.
A huge one. And for projectors, it has contrast edge blending to perfectly stitch 2 images together so they look like one seamless picture. And then for production, you have built-in chroma keying.
The green screen tech.
Yep, the green screen tech for overlaying sources, plus a pretty sophisticated OSD engine for graphics.
That's a ton of processing power. But if the system is that capable, engineers are going to need tools to, prove the signal was clean.
And that's why the built-in diagnostic tools are so fascinating. These things, a vector scope, waveform analyzer, histogram.
Stuff that broadcast engineers usually haul around on a separate expensive cart.
Exactly. It's all baked right into the DiDO-X4. If a screen is flickering, you just pull up the pattern generator, send a color bar down the line, and diagnose it right there in the rack.
So it's a Swiss Army knife for both the creative display and the troubleshooting.
Right. It lets one person do the job of 2.
Okay, so to earn that unified communication title, it has to play nice with things like Zoom and Teams.
It does. And the key feature there is the built-in USB 3.1 capture output. It handles up to 4K 30 resolution.
And that just eliminates another device, right?
Completely. You just plug the DiDO-X4 straight into the UC computer via USB, and it just shows up. It shows up as a video source. It makes interfacing with Zoom rooms, Teams, WebEx, whatever, just so much easier.
Yeah, for control and audio, it looks pretty comprehensive. I see a 1G Ethernet port that supports PoE Plus board.
Yeah, which is great. You can often power the whole device just with the network cable, no separate power brick. You also get your standard RS-232 and IR ports.
Okay, any audio.
It has an internal audio DSP for basic stuff, and then there's an optional card for professional Dante or AES-67 IP audio networking.
Right.
So what does this all mean? I mean, the DiDo-X4 gives you this massive capability speed, specialized video, pro diagnostics, UC integration, all in a tiny 4-pound box. And it does it all at up to 4K, 2K, 4.4.4 at 60 hertz.
So here's a final thought. Given its pretty comprehensive integration of all these tools, how might a consolidated high-performance box like this one change the standard equipment list for conference rooms and broadcast centers in the next few years? Are we looking at a future with just one box instead of an entire rack full of components, something for you to mull over?